Ooh. Ice cold water. Ice cold. Alright, so, yo, what's up with it, Sag? This your boy Noonie, back with another reading. This is going to be a reading for you. I don't know what I was about to say. This is a reading for you, Sag. So I guess you must be getting a lot of, like, people going over and saying stuff to you. It's for you, Sag. Like, it's the obvious. That's what I kind of feel like. It's the obvious. Duh, I just said it. So it's the obvious. A lot of that's going on. That might be what it is. You be saying shit and people say it too. Oh, you may have like a catchphrase or some shit. Or something that you're saying, other people are inspired to, like, you know, take action or take lead on. So you guys are healing shortly or transmuting. So Chiron doesn't always mean that you're healing an insecurity. It can mean that you are like showing other people how to heal a certain insecurity. Yeah, transformation. So you could be healing some type of insecurity that you have in your life, or healing some type of fear that you had in your life, and it's also inspiring other people. That's why I'm telling you this. That's where that story was coming from, as I was just saying that shit, or that moment that I was just intertwining into the reading, because that was what was going on. Dealing with your vulnerabilities, you guys may start expressing those things or putting them out there, stuff that you maybe used to like not be the most proud of, or you know what I mean, just like it's almost like people can learn from your mistakes, or learn from your pain, or learn from your experiences. They want to share in those things with you. All right, so you may be delving deeper with connections. 8th house is here, which means that these are deep healing connections, but also transformative relationships. They're not like the 7th house. 7th house is more pleasant. People don't really try to rock the boat. 8th house, they bring up deep feelings and emotions, fears, stuff you never wanted to face, stuff you never felt you could face. You know what I mean? Like, imagine dating a man or a woman, and then maybe they cheat and they get pregnant, and you stayed with them. You know what I mean? That's a fear that some people are like, oh no, I could never. You know what I mean? That's not funny, but it's like just that. Oh no, I could never. People always say that, I could never. And then in the dark, they be doing. They be alwaysing. Yes, you do. You don't mean to, but it happens. You know what I mean? So this could be one of those relationships or one of those connections that like bring out the stuff that you never would have like wanted to do, or never would have like seen yourself doing. Or you could be bringing this out of somebody else. You know what I mean? But 8th house also means that we're sharing in like joint investments. Our lives are intertwined. So whoever says is somebody who has like a insecurity of like getting closer to people, and you may have that same fear, but anyway, you guys are going to get closer. There's no way around it, I guess. All right, because the Scorpio energy is magnetic. So whoever says has like a pull on you, you have a pull on them. Oh, they like how they like how gentle you guys are. We got lamb. So you may like how gentle they are. This is somebody who gives that maybe like a vibe that you've never dealt with them, where you kind of feel like you want to protect them, you want to keep them safe, or this is somebody who's viewing you in that light where they want to protect you, want to keep you safe, feel like you're a tender little lamb. You know what I mean? It says people will appreciate your gentleness, especially with children and animals. You are powerful and spiritually protected. So this is somebody who views you as being very gentle, very tender. They feel like maybe some of y'all, they feel like you guys would be good with children. They want to have some fun with y'all because it says you guys are too serious. So there's maybe one of y'all is either somebody who's very serious but like very tender towards you, or this is somebody who you feel this way about because they're very tender towards you. You're very serious and very protective over them. You may draw this out in both of them, in each other. I think that might be also what it is. Just because the 8th house, like we intertwine ourselves, it's like enmeshing ourselves in each other's skin in a sense. So whoever this is somebody who you can like divulge your deeper, darker attributes. Like you can fart around him or her. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You can scratch your nuts and she not be like, ew. You know what I mean? Well, she may say ill, but she may still kind of like, you know what I mean? Whatever insecurities you were dealing with, this person will accept it. Oh, this is like Aries. So maybe you guys are dealing with an Aries. This is kind of similar to Aries. You know what I mean? So there's somebody who finds you guys to be sexually desirable, sexually attractive, or you're going to feel this way about them. Even if they weren't the most appealing. It's just like, this is somebody who has a pull on me. You know how y'all be dating them ugly men, or sometimes them women who you're not that fond of, but they be nasty, or they just, you know what I mean? Like sometimes, like you ever had like a homegirl or homeboy who shared a picture of like the girl or the guy that had them going super crazy, and you see him and you be like, mid. You know what I'm saying? It could even be that. They could be mid, but you may just still like them. You know what I'm saying? You may just still like them. You know what I'm saying? Like they just do it. This is something about this person that will just do it for you. All right? I'm saying they may not be mid, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They may not be mid. I said that was a little harsh, my bad, but I wasn't, you know what I mean? It may not be that. So some of y'all about to have a fresh new start too. This could be with a Capricorn. All right, or just somebody who's going to start telling you their secrets, start telling you how they feel. There could be rumors and gossip about y'all at this moment, because the eighth house can be that too. It could be taboo, secrets, stuff about you being exposed. Some of y'all could be about your sexual past. That might be also intriguing this person. That might be also intriguing them. You know what I mean? Or your past romantic relationships that ended. Like maybe you're somebody who's always stayed in long-term partnerships, or always had a boyfriend, girlfriend, or always keeps a partner in general. Like maybe you be in situationships, but they be around for a while. You know what I mean? If they know that, this is somebody who likes you, who likes that about you. They like the stuff that you probably wouldn't have been proud about. You know what I mean? So maybe you're somebody who you can tell like some of your sexual fantasies, or like live those things out with them. You know what I mean? Could be people in general. Like this may be somebody who's like gives like that wolf in a sheep's clothing, where they look like they're very tender, very gentle, but like they freaky as fuck, or they're like nasty as fuck, or they're like dangerous as fuck, or they're like, you know what I mean, into something that like you wouldn't have thought that they were into. You're like, whoa, I didn't know you were like into getting your gooch licked or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you kind of freaky. So you know what I mean? So maybe it's that. Maybe they're going to tell you something like that along the lines of like telling you stuff that they normally wouldn't share with themselves. Or share with, yeah, there we go, look, Lilith is here. I'm telling you, so it's got to be something freaky that you're going to be hearing from this person, or they're going to be saying something that maybe caught you off guard. You said, I used to love having my pothole at once. Yeah. And the name Freaky for You. Ah! All right, so so anyway, if this is somebody who's like super sexual like that, they're going to be trying to hold on to y'all. We got Cancer energy. So this may be somebody who's like super freaky, maybe just for you though. Like this is obsessive. You got like an obsessive partner coming. All right, like they like to talk. They like to. So I'm gonna say some of y'all like to talk y'all through it. So we're getting freaky here for Sag. Maybe this is why I wanted to do this for y'all. Cause I was like, I wanted to skip out the way and just go straight to Sag for some reason. Maybe because I got Sag placements, but it could also just be like, I don't know. Y'all be having interesting reads, so I just wanted to kind of see. I just wanted to kind of see what y'all got going on. Being oozy. All right. So it's also somebody who wants to please you guys. It may be difficult to deal with the relationship because, like I said, the relationship brings up a lot of intensity, a lot of feelings, stuff that you like try to suppress. You know what I mean? And it's somebody who's also very guarded too. So like you may try to get them to open up, but they don't open up when you want to. They open up strategically. They open up when they feel like it. You know what I mean? So that might be also part of like, I don't know. That might also be what intrigues y'all, turns y'all on. It's like they come off as like tender and like super sexual or super intense, playful, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this is somebody I need to like keep around, you know what I mean? But also protective. So it's like maybe it's an enigma where it's like I can't really put my finger on this person and how they are, because one moment they're really open, really receptive, really communicative, really sexual, really intense, you know what I mean? And then the next moment they're like, I don't got nothing to say. I'm not saying much. There's not much on my mind. You're like, oh, all right. Well, why are we interacting? Like, so you may kind of question the relationship, Five of Pentacles. So there's somebody who has abandonment issues. Maybe you guys have that abandonment issue, or fear of being left alone, or being left without someone. And this could just be suppressed. Like maybe you're not aware of it because it's the 8th house. Whoever this is, they trigger stuff that maybe you didn't work through. You thought you healed. You thought you was love and light. You thought, and when this person comes into your life, they bring up stuff that you didn't know that you hadn't dealt with. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got the lovers here. So there's somebody who has fears of intimacy, fears of trust. You know what I mean? Trust issues. You may have it too. That's why they show up here, because the lovers is here. So that's a mirror. This is somebody showing you the other aspects that maybe you don't like in yourself. You know what I mean? But like maybe you want to express. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you were cheating before. Maybe that's something that is a lifestyle for some people. And they be like, I don't know why I cheat. I guilt myself. I shame myself. This may be somebody who feels like this is a way of life. Or maybe you were a thief at one time. This may be somebody who's like a millionaire thief. You know what I'm saying? Like 8th house could be people who are into taboo. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you want to just dance, or maybe you want to like learn the pole dance and you meet a stripper. And she's like, you could be a stripper. Like these could be friends too. You know what I mean? Because the 5 of Pentacles is here. These could be friends. These are people who have been around all along. You just never really like got to know them on this level. You didn't know this level of depth about them. So that's what I'm saying. You're about to start getting closer and deeper with the partners and the connections that are around y'all. Like I said, some people may start talking super sexual to y'all, and then others of y'all, they're just having more intense, more deep conversations that we never really had before. These can err along the lines of maybe being illegal at times, or being, like I said, something that they would want to keep to themselves, but they feel comfortable enough expressing to you. So people may be telling you stuff that like they would not say outright. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, damn. Yeah, Queen of Swords, Six of Swords. So somebody's looking to actually pick up where y'all left off at. Some of y'all is gonna be past people because of the Lovers and the Five of Pentacles, the people you left behind. But it's basically them missing you and not knowing how to express it. So they may come off as like, you know, trying to nitpick or start trouble or try to like act as if they don't care as much, maybe don't hold conversation as much, take a little while to reply. Like this is how you'll know you're affecting people on a deeper emotional level. It takes them a while to like pick up conversations, to reply. You know what I mean? They maybe isolate for a little bit. This is how you'll know that they're, or that's what you'll do. That's how you'll know that they're affecting you. And this is the relationships that I'm talking about. Because they're healing that insecurity of maybe feeling like you don't have anybody around you or that people don't care about you as deeply as you care. All that bullshit. It break that illusion. All right. So, and then you'll feel a lot more confident or empowered to do what you really want to do or express yourself how you really want to express yourself. Because a lot of times people don't express what they really mean or say what they really mean because they're afraid that if I do this, I'll lose people. You know what I mean? Like when Kanye said what he said and they took his Adidas contract, people don't want to say shit that they feel like they can lose something from. So people are going to start being vulnerable, but in a strategic way first. You know what I mean? They're going to open up eventually. Eventually it's going to be like a Watergate. Or not a Watergate, like a like a Watergate where it just floods, a water floodgates, where it just be all over you. You get what I'm saying? So something like that is about to happen with your connections and relationships. You're just going to have this deeper sense of maybe trust. If not, it's a deeper sense of like lust, a deeper sense of like wanting to possess and control, you know what I mean? Protect yourself, all those stuff. Anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio. All right. They may start playing with y'all if this is newer people. Like start playing and then try to like keep their distance once they really get their feelings involved. This may start, some of y'all, this may start off as just casual. And then next thing you know, once their feelings get involved, you start seeing the games. They start playing games. Alright, so anyway, thank y'all for being here. Thanks for the support. Thanks for rocking and rolling. I shall be back again. It do sound like you too, Marie E. I shall be back, y'all. Probably, I don't know what time I'll be. It's going to be hot today, so I'll most likely be in the house under the AC, sipping some ice cold water. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'll check y'all out. Take it easy. Love y'all.